Hello student, how are you? Hope you are doing well over there. So today we are going to study the interesting topic and the name of the topic is understanding. So let's start. So what is understanding? Okay, the meaning of understanding. It is a very common word which we use on a daily basis and but we don't know the actual meaning or how it is a very tough. Actually, understanding is a very tough job. It is not an very easy task. It is a very tough job. So but we often usually use with in a very casual manner. Okay, very casually we say try to understand me. I am very understandable person. We say it very casually, but actually and practically understanding is a very tough job, because as everyone is a different person, we all have different perspective. So it is not so easy to understand others' perspective, because because it requires self-understanding. And the first step toward understand others is understanding own behavior, own nature, own perspective, and then we can understand people around you, around. So understanding. So let's begin with some of the few definition. What do you mean by understanding? So the knowledge that somebody has of a particular subject or situation. Okay, understanding. Understanding means we understand the situation, we understand the concept, we understand the problem. So it calls as knowledge also. When a person has knowledge about something on a particular subject or on a particular situation, okay, so it is called as understanding. Then showing kind feeling towards somebody. Okay, sometimes we understand other perspective or other feeling, so showing kind feeling towards somebody, it is also called as understanding. Then the ability to make personal decision or interpretation of a subject. Oh, interpret it, assuming, okay, prediction, it is type of one of the type of understanding. People who has the ability to show how other people are feeling and can forgive them if they do something wrong. Okay, understanding means yes, I understand. Okay, it was not your fault. Okay, I understand that the situation was wrong. So it is understanding the other person perspective. Understanding is to be empathic, to be empathic person. Okay, emotionally intelligent person, emotionally sound one. So empathic means to understand other situation, to understand the other situation and its impact on that person mind, on that person perspective. Why he is behaving in certain way. So you can understand at this level, deep level. So understanding means empathic, to become empathic person, then to actually feel what other person is feeling inside about a situation. So there are different type of definition or statement about understanding from various point of view. Why importance of understanding in everyone life? Understanding develop empathy. Yes, understanding means empathy and allow you to connect with other on a deeper level, building stronger relation. It helps to interpret body language. And sometimes we say, I know his behavior, I can predict his behavior. His body language say all about his behavior. Okay, so action speak. We can understand person action. It helps to understand different perspective. Yes, understanding helps to identify information, identify pattern. Pattern means behavior pattern, his thought pattern, and make informed decision. Self understanding is very important. Self understanding is allows us to better understand root cause of any problem or any issue or about someone. Understanding builds respect for different type of opinion or different type of person. People experiencing stress, anxiety, or other emotional pain challenges can exhibit different behavior to cope with their emotion. Lack of empathy or difficulty understanding others' perspective, making it hard to relate with others. Understanding comes to communication, and through understanding, we can find the way, we can find the solution. The great need today in every phase of life, either social, economic, and political life, is understanding each other perspective, and come on, or find a mutual decision that can benefit both the party or both the person. So uh, understanding is very important to understand other anxiety level or other emotional pain, his experiencing stress or his or her situation. Sometimes when there is no understanding, there is no empathy, so we can't understand other perspective also. Then understanding comes to communication is very important. To communication, active listening, we can understand, we listen, we genuinely take an interest in other thought or other thinking pattern, and we slowly understand his perspective or her perspective. So the great need today in every aspect or context of life is understand. Now, how to build understanding? Okay, to build understanding is a very tough job, but by proper practicing, by investing time, by investing effort, and keeping patience, everyone can build understanding. Okay, so it is very easy to talk about understanding. It is very easy to give a speech on understanding. It is very easy to write about understanding, but actually, it is very tough to understand each other. It is very tough. Actually, it is very tough practically, but it is a challenge. And if everyone want to understand each other, first the basic concept of basic strategy is to understand own self understanding is very important. Okay, so everything start from self awareness and self understanding. So effective communication, which include active listening and asking question. Yes, how we can understand each other through communication. So active listening, asking question that can make you better at understanding his or her thinking pattern or thought process. Ask for other perspective. It show respect for others and it develop empathy. Yes, everyone opinion matters. So ask for other opinion. It show respect. It expand your perspective also. Be open minded to expand your knowledge and skill on different areas. Okay. Identify own assumption, identify own assumption, own, and challenge them, improve them in order to understand other perspective also. Self understanding is the key, and developing understanding takes time and effort. Okay, then conclusion part. So any fool can know, but the point is to understand. Oh, okay, it is a some one of the most interesting thought on understanding, that any fool can know, anyone can know, but the most difficult job or task is to understand. So understanding is the first step toward expectation. Okay, so understanding is very a tough job, and anyone can know it. Okay, but understanding takes a lot of effort. Everything that irritates us about other can contribute us to understanding of own. ओके, जैसे इरिटेट होता है कभी कभी, जैसे हमारे फ्रेंड सर्कल में ऐसा ऐसा कोई इंसान होता है या हमारा दोस्त होता है जिसका बिहेवियर हमें इरिटेट करता है, या हमारे लोकेलिटी में या हमारे वर्क प्लेस में ऐसा कुछ होते हैं हमारे ग्रुप में कि इरिटेट होता है हमें. सो एक्चुअली व्यू एज अ opportunity. Okay, identify the emotion. Okay, release your emotion, that irritating emotion, and improve. So it contribute to a deeper understanding of own emotion, thoughts, triggers. Okay, and it contribute to expansion of perspective. It helps to expand new perspective. Okay, it helps to understand, or it helps to cultivate new knowledge, a new thought pattern. Okay, actually, irritating behavior or stressful behavior or behavior that trigger negative emotion, actually, they are to improve yourself, improve your behavior, improve your emotion. But you have to identify and monitor your emotion and gradually improve it. Okay, then nothing is life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. Now it is a time to understand more so that we can fear less. Okay, जब हम अंडरस्टैंड ज्यादा करते हैं तो हमें डर कम होता है, क्योंकि हमें इंफॉर्मेशन ज्यादा होती है उसके बारे में. सो कोई हमें मिसगाइड नहीं कर सकता. ओके, understanding is deeper than knowledge, as there are many people who know but very few who understand you. So it is all about understanding, which is a very tough job. So it requires time, effort, patience, and most important, self-awareness, self-understanding, self-responsibility. So thank you very much. Okay, hope you understand it. Take care, bye, and best of luck for your future.